Hey guys, what's up? This is Wasik Ahmed Fahim. So in this video, I'm going to share my thoughts and opinions with short review on latest Lineage OS Unofficial released for K20 Pro. So after 4 months of gap, Lineage OS finally released for K20, and this ROM comes with the MiUi vendor with Android 11 and the latest security patch of May. This ROM has two builds, one is vanilla and another one is GFs, and the GFs build has the screen off and screen on Google Assistant as per the developer mentioned, and if you flash the vanilla build, then you can flash the Flame GFs with Google Voice add-on. This ROM comes with the stock kernel perf, but I have flashed this custom kernel after my first boot. As you guys know, Lineage OS doesn't have tons of customizations, but it mainly focuses on the stability and minimal customizations, and this ROM doesn't have any customization settings, so you have to find each and every settings in respected options. Like, let me show you from the system. In system you have the buttons, then the front camera sound effects, system profiles, status bar, you have the quick pull down, network traffic, status bar icons, clock, battery indicator and brightness. Then at the bottom you have the Lineage OS OTA updater. You can update your ROMs using the OTA from Lineage OS. Now let me show you the battery section. You have the thermal profiles, and we have this thermal profiles in this ROM. In PUBG I have selected the gaming, and you can see the gaming mode supports the 180Hz sampling rate, which is very important for the gamers out there. Then we have the battery manager, and these applications are restricted by default. Then we have the battery light, battery saver and performance. In the 3-dot menu we have the battery uses, and the rotational arrow indicates the reset states. So in the display section we have the live display, and in the live display you have the color calibration and picture adjustment. You can select any apps that doesn't support full screen by default. And then we have the lock screen. You can select fingerprint recognizing animation effects, and you can select any ambient display options from here. Then we have the tap to wake, tap to sleep and wake up on plug, and the anti-flicker mode. Then in the security option, after tapping on the system button, you can see we have the screen of fingerprint. So I have enabled it, and let me show you the unlocking speed using the screen of fingerprint. There's one bug in screen of fingerprint which will be described in the bug section, so stay tuned for that. So that was all in the settings menu. Now let me tell you about the audio effects. Lineage OS has inbuilt audio effects, and you can select any profiles from here. And at the bottom you can see the bass and virtualizer. In the camera section, this ROM comes with the snap camera, which is not recommended by me. You can use any Google camera, and NX is perfectly working. And if you flash the 48 megapixel which is provided by the NX team, the portrait won't work. But if you flash 48 megapixel unofficial GIF, then the portrait will work perfectly. Now let me show you the Geekbench of this ROM. I have tested it before and the result was pretty good. The single core is 731, and you can see multi-core is kind of low. I mentioned earlier when I was using the screen of fingerprint that the screen was flickering to max brightness while I unlocking my device with screen of fingerprint. So that's one bug in Lineage OS. Maybe I'm using the custom kernel. You can test that on stock perf kernel. And about my opinion, this ROM is pretty stable and good for daily drive. If you are a hardcore gamer, then this ROM isn't for you, as this ROM doesn't have the gaming mode, which can block notifications and calls during gaming. While I was playing PUBG with not kernel, the frame was dropping to 53 or 52 while enemy wasn't near So that's all about this ROM. Hope you like it. If this video helps you, then do like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Until then, I'm Wasim Ahmed Fahim saying goodbye to you guys.